Hi guys, it's Andy of AKS here with your monthly market update for DE65. As we do every month, we're looking at the month just gone, comparing that with the same period the year before across the 4 key metrics to let you know exactly what's going on in your local market. Key thing to bear in mind here is that a year ago was May, so we were in sort of partially lockdown. So we're very fortunate in property that we came out of lockdown well before the majority of industries. So it's actually the 13th of May last year that they announced that we could start carrying out viewings again, which meant really from the 14th onwards, things were sort of slowly working their way back to normal. What that means for the stats is really anything that's 100% increased sounds very good, but really that's what you'd expect because you've got a whole month compared with half a month. So anything more than 100%, even allowing for that, shows that there's an improvement in activity in that respect. So firstly, we'll look at new properties that come onto the market. I'm somewhat surprised actually because there's a 112% increase in new properties that have come on, so even more than 100%. There isn't that much property on the market at the moment, and that's what we're sort of struggling with, that there's an awful lot of people looking to buy. The challenge is finding the right thing for them. So yeah, there is an increase in properties, but for the amount of demand there needs to be even more. That's actually seen with the next stat we'll look at, the numbers of sales that have been agreed. So a 218% increase. So you consider less new properties coming on. What we'll look at in a minute is there's actually less available properties on the market overall as well, but yet still we've got a huge 218% increase in sales agreed. So it shows it's a really, really healthy market. The vast bulk of those decisions are getting made on the basis that stamp duty probably isn't going to be a factor. Certainly up to 500, it expires at the end of June. So realistically at this point, there's no prospect of any of these sales that have recently been agreed benefiting from that. But of course, you have still got up to 250,000 all the way through to the end of September that's ongoing. Numbers of properties on the market, as I alluded to a second ago, we've got 13% less properties available. So yeah, there is less choice out there for buyers at the moment, and there's more people looking to buy it, which means for anyone thinking of selling, it genuinely is a really good time. And I don't want to sound like a broken record because I'm sure I've probably said that a lot over recent updates as well, but it really, really is true. There's a number of times where we've been sort of surprised ourselves at just how much interest a particular property will get. And I say it's very much about supply and demand. There isn't much available. There's a lot of people looking to buy, so there is a great chance to get a premium price for your property if you're in any way interested in selling. In terms of price reductions, there's an increase in those. So we've got 133%, so somewhat more than what you would think. We've gone upwards of 100% on that. Hard to know the reason for that really. I'm surprised because I say the market's really, really healthy. So I'm at a loss. It'll be interesting to see if that kind of continues next month. I think all you'd say is comparing it to the year before, given that the market had only just opened up again, I don't think there would have been many people looking to reduce at that point at all. So I think that might be the only reason I can think of why at this point it would be higher. It certainly isn't reflection in terms of the business of the market, because the market's great. You know, if you price a property well and you market it right, you're going to get significant interest in it. As always, thanks very much for watching. If you've got any specific questions on your properties, if there's anything we can help you with that, please do get in touch, and look, we'll see you in a month.